It's great that you could join me today. I want to talk about a review of Section 267 of the Criminal Code, assault bodily harm, causing bodily harm. But we'll talk a little bit about sentencing and dual procedure offense and what people can expect when they face this type of charge, including some defenses. So, assault causing bodily harm, what is it? It's where there's an intentional application of force without consent. So the other person is not consenting it, resulting in injuries to the other person. You caused injuries. Now, the injury definition, it has to be more than trifling or transient. So it's a fairly low level test. I mean, there are cases in Ontario where significant bruises qualify as bodily harm. Most police, if it's mere bruising, tend to lay an assault charge, but I have seen it laid as assault causing bodily harm with bruises. But clearly, if there's cuts, broken bones, significant injuries, it is a bodily harm component with the caveat that bruises may, and there's conflicting case law on this, constitute bodily harm. What are the defenses to this? Well, there's self-defense. I suppose you could say it didn't happen. It was totally made up. But self-defense is another defense where you were actually protecting yourself or protecting your property and bodily harm ensued. There's also situations where bodily harm was caused by an accident, but the other victim perceives it was intentional. It's what's called a hybrid offense, meaning the Crown can elect summarily or they can elect by indictment. Think of indictment as being a more serious type bodily harm, summary as being lesser. Or if it's historical, if it happened over a year ago, then the Crown is required actually to elect by indictment. The maximum sentence for an indictable ABH, that assault bodily harm, that's what the criminal lawyers and judges say in Crowns, is 10-year maximum, okay? The maximum for summary conviction is 2 years less a day. You could be facing up to a $5,000 fine, and there's a whole range of sentences that are possible depending on the level of injury. So let's talk about that. So let's talk about that bruising cases, some significant bruising. Well, most cases of sentencing and assault bodily harm, you're facing a jail term. I mean, you need to denounce, the courts want general deterrence and denunciation. And even on a bruising case, you may face a jail term, you might not, but anything beyond that, you're clearly facing jail. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you broke someone's leg, it's a first offense. I mean, you're facing months in jail. There's no question. I mean, you could face, I think 6 months for a broken leg would be a light sentence, wouldn't it, on the range of sentence? I could see 9, I could even see 12 as an example. So it really depends on the severity of the injuries. And the more aggravated situation, no pun intended, is actually aggravated assault, which is a more where you're wounding, maiming, causing very serious injury. Not to minimize ABH, assault bodily harm, because that, I've seen situations with multiple broken bones where a person's spending a few years in jail. It's a serious offense. So that's it in a nutshell, a quick review of assault causing bodily harm under the Canadian Criminal Code. Thank you for watching our video. We are absolutely committed to bringing you the best possible criminal and DUI educational videos. If you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you've been charged with a criminal offense in Ontario and require our services, please click on the link in the description below.